Tell us about the most mad Dan has ever been at you. The most mad Dan has ever been at me was back when he first started, when we built the iconic massive 100 battery vape, and he kept trying to get me to go do a fitting because they were building like a vest. And I was like, well, why do I need to go do a fitting? Like, I'm just got a normal body. Why don't you fit it to yourself? And so he says, okay, whatever. But he kept asking me. I was like, dude, I don't want to go down there. And so when it comes time to record the video, we're out on Hollywood Boulevard and I've got the giant vape on. And by the way, nobody told me that this thing weighed like 75 pounds. It was unruly. It was unmanageable, dude. It was so freaking heavy. Here, let me show you guys the picture I'm talking about. This is the old channel, eh, boys and girls? Dude, y'all, I used to get a lot of views. Holy shit. You guys see these views? The thumbnails are kind of fire, too. Hila used to make all the thumbnails. This fateful video, Instagram reality, that began a crash course in my life that nobody anticipated. In a way I miss, in a way I don't, you know. It's interesting. I haven't looked at this shit in so long. It's crazy the amount of views that used to go on these videos, man. Here it is, my new vape. Oh, that one got 8 million. That's dope.
What up, Camp Nation? It's your boy.
Yeah, so this is the situation I'm talking about. It was me, Hila, and Dan. Dan had just started work for us, and he was helping us with this video. What if there was one vape? Yo, this, by the way, I got to tip the beanie to Dan because we were all working on this. I had a detached garage at our old house where we watched this. And we had like 3 smoke machines, fog machines set up. And these shots came out spectacular. Fool them all. Dude. Spectacular. This shot came out so good, dude. Look at this shit. That's all real. That's real smoke, bro. Yeah, so this is the scene where Dan got super pissed at me. Or I got super pissed at him too. We kind of had this was like our one big like conflict, I would say, in our 5+ years of working together. Dude, I love that walk. Yeah, so they're on Hollywood Boulevard. I put on this giant vape for the first time, and the fucking vest that they attached onto it was not strong enough to hold this massive 70-pound vape. And it immediately broke. The strap broke the second I put on. And I was like, dude, like, did y'all not? And I was like, oh, okay, this video's fucked. Like, how are we're not even able to shoot this video now. Which would be horrible because I just spent like $15,000 on all this shit. And if I don't actually get to make this video and post it when it's due, I'm just going to have spent $15,000 on this dog shit. So I was like, bro, did you not like test this? Like this thing, it was super flimsy. And I was like, this is obviously wasn't going to work. Like, what were you guys doing? And then Dan got super pissed at me. He's like, dude, that's why I kept telling you to come and try it on. And then I said to him, well, what do you you didn't realize, like, you're supposed to go there and see if it, you know, like, you couldn't tell that this thing was shit. Dan was going to kill me. He was pissed, bro. You know, I think I was right. I'll be real. I think I was right in that one, Dan. I don't know if your opinion on that changed over the years. Dan, do you have any thoughts about who was right in that situation? But we were all really inexperienced, so obviously our communication, our understanding is much better now. Me and Dan work very well together. How was I wrong? Dan was supposed to go there and try it on. Like what would be the difference if I went in there and tried it on? I'd be like, yeah, this vest sucks. It's not good enough. If Dan can't do that? You know what I mean? Well, I know you guys are going to vote for Dan. I'm not doing a poll. Screw you guys. No poll. Bad poll. Yeah, but we got really mad at each other, and then but we actually worked. It was fine. Actually, so Dan did saved the day though, because the strap broke right here, and he ran down to like a CVS or something and came back with a bag of zip ties. And we put in like 10 zip ties where it broke, and that actually held it for the whole day. And that was a Dan fix, so he saved the day. Dan says he went and tried it on twice, and it was fine. Well, so there you go. How could I have saved it? Me going there and trying it out would have made a difference. He said, also, if you had tested it, it would have broke then, and we would have fixed it at that point instead of breaking it while out there. Why would it have broken? I was like the same size as you. I wasn't like this massive cow. So if you went there and tried it on, why would it have broken when I was there? I don't understand the logic. He says it wasn't fitted properly to you. Oh, come on. It was like a 10. We're like the same size. What does fitting have to do with the strength of the... It wasn't rated for that much weight. I love that we're hashing this out now. Yeah, but Dan saved the day, and then we kind of... worked it out. And that was kind of the only time we've ever actually been pissed at each other. I think Dan gets mad at me sometimes, but he gets over it. Not that serious. Dan would be the one to ask that question. He gets mad sometimes when I push it. Dan gets afraid the show's going to get banned and they're all going to lose a job. I would never do that, though. Dan, you should know that if the show ever really did get banned, I would give you all a very generous severance. And also, that's not happening. 0 strikes. And also, 0 strikes. And I'm pretty sure if we got banned on YouTube, we probably moved to, like, I don't know, our own platform. Dan says, I only get mad because I love, like a protective parent.